Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn what is Retrieval Augmented Generation. What is RAG? By now you must have already heard about RAG. If you are already learning AI, RAG means Retrieval Augmented Generation. It is an AI framework that combines external data with a large language model to produce more accurate and up-to-date responses. See, LLM have some kind of limitation, meaning I can say if it doesn't have accurate data, it might hallucinate. Suppose I have a business or a university and I have data about students. I cannot load all that data into ChatGPT. So we create an application layer and a service layer so that whenever a user asks something, we can fetch relevant data from our personal and private database and send it back to the LLM so it can reply with us with a correct answer. So let's see how RAG actually works. So how RAG actually works? RAG involve a three-step process. Although there are multiple sub steps like cleaning, extracting, evaluation, there are many processes. First is retrieval. When a user asks a question, the RAG system first searches an external knowledge base for the most relevant information. Here external knowledge bases can be like SQL, vector DB, graph DB. The knowledge base can include internal document also, database and other trusted sources. Any data source on your local PC or server from which the LLM can extract relevant data. The last step is generation. This augmented prompt is sent to the LLM, which uses both the original query and the newly provided context from the retrieval step to generate a more accurate and relevant response. Here I will show you more visual representation. Suppose we have a raw data source. Okay, let's say in our case we will take text. Okay, we'll do chunking. Okay, let's say we have 50,000 words, okay, words of text, and we cannot use all of it immediately in a single instant. We will split the data depending on strategy. Let's say I'm going to split it, suppose every 2,000 or 5,000 words into multiple arrays. Okay, we have 50,000 data and we are going to chunk this on the basis of 2,000 and 5,000 words. Now I am going to extract one chunk at a time, create an embedding for each chunk and store it into a vector DB. So we can query it later from here, from vector DB. Now suppose a user asks a query. Okay, let's say suppose user asks a query. What will happen? What is the notice period to this company? This query will send to the embedding. Okay, this query will send to the embedding model because for similarity search we need to compare embedding with embeddings. We cannot search with text again embedding. Okay, that's why we are creating embedding. This embedding will be queried into vector database and compared with the stored embedding, and the system will fetch the most relevant data. Let's say top 5 or 10. The relevant data will be collected and sent it back to the relevant data will be collected and sent it back to the LLM. And LLM will decide and create proper summarized human response back to the user. So this is all about RAG. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.